Hello Internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have the hashtag Team Project Pan finale. I'm ending it on the 10th instead of the 31st because you're not typically a panner or watch panning videos. Pretty much half the projects we're in end on the 31st. So I'm ending this on the 10th because I've updated this always on the 10th. And let's just talk about it. This was created by Kat and Haley from Beauty News, and it was amazing. It was a rolling year-long project pan. There was multiple categories. You could have done all the categories. You could only done so many. I think it was ended up being 12. But overall, besides what has happened today and what I will share, I have finished 24 items in my collection and I have only rolled out 4. I really like this project because I could always make sure I had something in, and because of the different categories, I put in a lotion, I put in a face mask moisturizer, and then I put in a normal face mask, and then I put in a lip balm, and it just helped me focus on other stuff that tends to get lost in my collection. So, since the last update, I have 3 empties. I do not have the right stats in front of me, so I cannot give you the stats for these empties, but it's fine. The first empty was the CoverGirl So Lashy Blast Pro Mascara. I would repurchase this. I do really like this. It's cruelty-free. Only would buy it on sale, though, because even though it's drugstore, sometimes their mascaras are still expensive. So, not bad. I'm pretty sure I used it for about 4 months. I didn't end up having a reaction with it. There was just like no product left for me to apply on my eyelashes. This next empty is sad, and I put it on my Christmas list for Santa. This is the Sugar Pill Liquid Lip in Trinket. Yeah, it was just, the wand is disgusting, and it's done. The formula is not there anymore. There's barely any product when I put it on my lips. It took so many uses, like going in and out of the tube to try to get it to apply to my lips and be an even coat. This one is done, which is fine because it's pretty much like 3 years old. So, I already know I'm getting a new one, but thanks, Santa. And then the last empty. I'm so happy this is empty. I did forget this was in this project for like 2 updates. This was the Tarte Exposed Highlighter. If you watch any of my other videos, you know I had beef with this highlighter because it was a pretty, yes, but it just had too much glitter for me. Like, it wasn't even shimmer, it wasn't even shine, it wasn't even like a wet finish. It was just too much shimmer and glitter, and it wasn't it for me. But because how I am, I wanted to pan it and finish it, and I finally did. This is the second highlighter I finished this year. It's either the second or the third. Numbers have lost me at this point, but I'm so happy this is done. So I have just been using other highlighters and no longer have to look at this guy. So we're going to talk about this because this is also technically an empty. So when I finished those up, I just automatically pulled something else in since this is the finale. And when I finished the CoverGirl Lash Pro, Lash Blast, whatever it was just called, mascara, I pulled in the Wet n Wild Lash Renegade in Brazen Black. This is empty. I used it last night for the last time at an anniversary party, and it was like I had nothing on my eyelashes. There is nothing left in here. It's done. So, very happy it's done. One less non-cruelty-free item in my collection, but I did like this formula, but now I'm not so sure. I think I liked the Amethyst formula and that brush better than this one. I think this one, when I first used it, I felt like they didn't put enough product in it. Like, they just didn't care. So, if you do support Wet n Wild, I'm iffy about that one, even for like the amount of product they give you for price, because it felt like it had nothing in it. So, if you do still support them, keep that in mind. But now let's just talk about everything else that was left. So, first we'll talk about the Pearl Essence Rose Water. This is right at this line. I'm going to keep using this up. As you can see, I've made consistent pretty much consistent use. I still like it. It's still my favorite. I would rather repurchase this one for cheaper than buying the Mario Badescu one. And plus this one has less fake rose smell, fragrance, whatever. I used it about like 7 times. Like I said before, when it comes to this item, it's like the same thing when I tally my perfume. I pick it up once, but then I spray it like 3 to 4 times, so sometimes I forget to mark it. But really like this. It's not going anywhere. I'm pretty sure I went through one already during this project. Favorite. Next, I have the Bath & Body Works 1000 Wishes lotion. I also have now gotten into this wine mark. I used it 4 times since the last update. I've been using it a lot on my legs after I shower when I remember to. So my legs have not been crusty. My one ankle, who normally gets really dry, has not been as dry. So thank you for this project pan for making me have consistent habits, because it's really helped. This, so close to finishing, but I just wanted to film. Technically I'm filming this update 3 days ahead, so it goes up on time. But if I just remembered to use it for like 4 nights, it would have been done. This is the Body Shop Aloe Soothing Night Cream. That's how much is left. I'm literally going to try to finish this off anyway by the end of the year because it's so close. I only used it twice since the last update. But, oh, I just wish I finished it. It's so close, but that's okay. Next, I have the charcoal gel face mask. I forgot to use this. I haven't been masking. I've only been using nighttime mask, and I've been using a lot of toner. And it's helped slowly clear up my acne. I have some stress breakouts, and some of this is related to hormonal, but besides that, less breakouts. But I also haven't been masking, so there would be no breakouts. We'll talk about always the elephant in the room. This shade, this second shade, I didn't use it this month because it was now too dark for me, but I didn't feel like rotating it out anyway. I was going to use it last night for the like one use, but I didn't. So that is that. I've honestly just debated chucking this palette, but I still don't know because I still like this shade, and I think I want to finish this shade before I chuck it. So that's that one. This Tart I Shadow, I have not used this update. I'm still happy that I rotated this one and took out Raw Sienna, because I reached for this one a lot more than I ever have with Raw Sienna in this project. This one I only used yesterday for the first time because I've been trying to finish its sister, brother, its friend. This is the Rimmel eyeliner in Deep Ocean, and I only used it 1 time last night. I still will continually like use it, and I will have it out to use because it is not cruelty free, but it's just not going to be in a project for a little bit, which is fine. That's okay. Next, I have the Tarte lip balm. That's like the raspberry macaroon, and this is what it looks like. I've used it 4 times since the last update. I've been wearing a lot more lipstick and less lip balm, which I'm fine with. I've kind of hit pan in this. Like now I can feel the pan, but you can't see the pan. So, well, bottom, whatever. It's lip balm. But I really do like it, and I'm happy that this project has forced me to wear lip balm a lot, because now my lips are always smooth, and when they're not smooth, I know now. And then the last item before we talk about the 2 other items that were pulled in and that I tried to use is the Tarte Shape Tape. I've used this 5 times since pulling it in. Anytime I've worn foundation so far this month, I've worn this. Like I said, I only have the stats for December, so 5 doesn't seem like a lot, but I use this a lot. And I've noticed and like realized that since it has the normal like concealer brush, that I just use this as like a giant concealer. No idea when this is going to be done, but this is most likely going to be my next foundation that is finished, so I'm going to continue to use this now that this project's over. But yeah, hopefully I can get it out also by the end of the year. That would be kind of cool. The 2 other items I pulled in the Wet n Wild Rose Champagne. highlighter. It's supposed to be a blush, but this has too much shimmer in it, so it's a highlighter. This is a non-cruelty free item. It's in my non-cruelty free project pan. I had it in a different pan in the way beginning of the year that I hit pan in it. Oh, I had it in 9x19, right? Yeah, this is a 9x19. So I did not use it because I've been focusing on 2 other highlighters and I hit the goal on one and I just have, almost flipped you off. I have 1 other highlighter left to hit number usage goal on, but this is still staying out because non-cruelty free. I obviously want it out in my collection. You can tell I'm passionate about that. So didn't really use that much in this project, which is fine because it was only in this project for like 12 days. But the intentions were there. That's all that really matters. And then the last item was the Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick in Forgive. This was for the Chris and Leanne collection. I've used this 2 times since it's been pulled in. I originally wanted to get this liquid lipstick out of my collection by the end of the year. I think I possibly still could do that, but this formula was a love or hate for everyone. I got rid of, this came in a duo, I got rid of the other duo, the Forget, that's what the other one was called. But this one, I'm probably gonna have to declutter it at the end of the year anyway, if it's not giving me what I need, because this formula was a miss for a lot of people because the consistency was weird. So definitely, and plus it went off on a lot of people. So like expired, that's what I mean when it went off. But so hopefully I can finish that by the end of the year. But that was it for this project. I think this project was a success because I finished technically, because I finished 24. Technically, I finished 28 items because I showed you 4 empties today. So, since I only had 12 items in at a time, I went through 2 full sets of 24. Obviously not for every single category, some more than others, but enough where it did help me in my collection. I've noticed this year project panning that there's a lot of holes in my collection now. And by holes, I just mean like, oh my god, I do not have 50 bullet lipsticks anymore. I had like 25. There's been a noticeable difference, which is good because that means I'm actually getting use out of stuff as one should to get your monetary value back, you know? But yeah, drill is so annoying. This was my finale. If you enjoyed me and you enjoy Project Pans, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz. And if they do a Project Pan next year, I'm probably gonna do it because I've been watching Haley since like 2014. I don't know. She was the first Project Panner I ever watched. So, peace out, Girl Scout.